A game described as one for the ages took place Friday at Kirkpatrick Field as the Cardinal Newman Cardinals took on the Windsor Jaguars in Adobe League play. The Jaguars have won the last two meetings between these great programs, but the Cardinals were anxious to get things started. The Cardinals went out on defense after deferring to the second half and made a 3-and-out stop against the Jaguars. Unfortunately for Newman, Roman Torres dropped a dime of a punt all the way down to the 1-yard line where the Cardinals set up with terrible field position, and it didn't get much better as Zach Rea was stopped on 3 consecutive run plays. The Jaguars got the ball back and tried this wildcat run play with Hayden Anderson, but it did not amount to much. But on the next play, this wishbone-style offense for Windsor was really paying off, with Wyatt Morris taking it 20 yards into Newman territory to set up Hayden Anderson on this great reverse play for a Windsor touchdown as the Jaguars took a 7-0 lead. Newman got the ball back and did not look back as freshman quarterback LT Reynamoza found Jonah Bertoli over the middle here for a nice 20-yard catch and run. And then Reynamoza on the very next play finds Zion Cargill, the sophomore, over the middle, and the speedster takes it all the way to the end zone to tie things up for Cardinal Newman. Newman locked up on defense, and their student section loved it. Reynamoza then found Cordell Strand over the middle here, and Strand drew a foul. His defender picks up an unsportsmanlike conduct that sets up Reynamoza to fire an absolute dot to Jonah Bertoli for a second Newman touchdown, and the Cardinals took the lead 14-7. The Cardinals defense continued to torment Vose in the backfield with a great sack, the sophomore Khalil Vitoy and company getting in there. The Cardinals continued to show off their depth at the wide receiver position, with Reynamoza finding Cordell Strand to set up Patrick Gardner for a 33-yard field goal for the Cardinals to go up by 2 possessions heading to half, 17-7 Newman at halftime. The Windsor defense showed up big, forcing Newman to a 3-and-out, but the Cardinals continued the status quo, pressuring Vose. On a second down, Carter Vose had to throw it up because the pocket collapsed around him, and it was intercepted by Jack Jacobs, the senior safety from Cardinal Newman, and it looked like that could seal the game for the Cardinals. However, the Windsor defense made a big stop and was able to set up this great play. Hayden Anderson under duress, making a fantastic catch to set up Carter Vose on this QB sneak to put it back within 1 possession, 17-14. The Windsor Jaguars defense continued to pressure Reynamoza and was able to get him for a sack there. Windsor takes the ball back, and on third down, Vose trying to find a hole, cannot. But, however, there is a penalty, and the Windsor Jaguars get a second life. Wyatt Morris and Herga able to keep it for Windsor and just run it down all the way to set up a big field goal kick for Torres, and he sails it through from 40 yards, good to tie things up. Windsor tried to trick Newman with an onside kick, but Dylan Webb is able to recover it. The Cardinals set up here, and Windsor once again just getting in the backfield and pressuring Reynamoza, almost intercepting it. However, Zach Rea puts it all the way back on the 10-yard line for the Cardinal Newman defense.
Let it roll.
10. As the Jaguars just decide to run it out and send it to overtime. The Jaguars get the ball first, and on a 3rd and 20, they need a miracle, and they get it as Hayden Anderson takes the ball inside the 10. A few plays later, on this wishbone-style play, Hayden Anderson takes it into the end zone to set the Jaguars up. However, they miss the extra point, so the Cardinals just need a touchdown and an extra point to win the game. LT Reynamoza can't find Zion Cargill, but on the very next play, he finds Jonah Bertoli, the junior, who does it for the Cardinals to set up Patrick Gardner, and his kick is nothing but perfect. The Cardinals win it 24-23 over the Jaguars.